Hello guys, how's it going? I'm gonna talk about some things that are pretty useful in physics, such as density and buoyancy. Well, we're actually gonna talk more about density right now. Um, there's some experiments that I want to do, that I want to try. These are one. There's one, just one experiment, but with two objects. Well, density, as you can see, is the definition of mass over volume. And the denser the object is, it will float more. Let's check this one out with this cookie. Let's check it out. As you can see, its density is really low, so it is floating. It is floating as much as it can. It's not sinking at all. It may be what's it called? It may be destroying itself, but it's still floating. Now, let's check it out with a lemon. See, 1, 2, 3. Its density is pretty much the same, a little bit less density, as you can see, because it's floating, it's sinking a little. It's not so much of a difference. The weight is a lot of difference. The volume it has, its mass. Well, there's a lot of things that we must understand in this kind of experiments. As you can see, there are some boats outside here. They are not sinking at all because of their density, because of their gas density, and they are still floating because they have less density. They have lots of buoyant force. Hope you like this video. Hope I can explain myself. I hope I could help you with the other homeworks that you have. Thank you very much. Hello guys, how's it going? I'm here to talk about density and buoyant force. What are these? Well, density is the mass over the volume. So what we can say is that density, it can depend on the volume of the object that you're dealing with, and mass, the mass it has. Why do some boats, for example these ones that we have in front of us, why do they float? Because of their density, because of their buoyant force. Why is that? Because their density, they are not so dense, as you can say. They are not so dense because, as thought before, density, the denser an object is, the easier it will sink. So we can say that there's a lot of things that make us to wonder, why did these boats why they are not sinking. The reason is because of their gas, because of the fluids gas has, because of the mass, the volume, many things that it has. So why doesn't it sink at all? Because it also has a buoyant force. It also has a buoyant force that is applied. So this buoyant force makes it to go up instead of to stay the same, but not to sink at all. And there is a lot of things that we must understand in these topics, in this kind of topics. But one of those ones, the most important one in this case, are buoyant force and density. Density because it's mass over volume, and we can see that these boats are floating, not sinking, because of their density, their lack of density. And buoyant force, is the thing that it also helps these boats to not sink at all and stay the same. Thank you very much.